Race one of many.
So we have not been able to use Discord whatsoever, so Squidz and I are here on Google Hangouts watching this finals cast. And it will be Ember giving us the point of view, I suppose. So his audio is a bit louder than the last one, so I'm going to have to see if there is a way for me to change it personally right now. But we'll have to see in just a moment. So.
Do you see both Ember and Cynda going Black Yoshi? Because Black Yoshi do indeed be fast.
I feel like I'm watching I feel like I'm watching Cynda again, except a different different vehicle this time.
Apart from worse. Anyway, back to the race.
What are you talking
We do
about?
see a villager in first. No, it was just a joke saying that Ember's worse than Cynda. Well, that fire is actually going to connect with Eric free, so whoever's in first has kind of just got a free break there. Elmer's in a... Oh, Elmer's going to dodge in second!
I wasn't sure if he actually dodged, but...
And looks like Ember's going to start getting mauled from the pack now. Star on a golden. He ideally wanted a bill there to at least possibly gain 1 or 2 spots, but...
Yeah, I don't think anything was really going to change there. So, Brandon early first place though.
I'm surprised after Elmer dodged. I thought Elmer was booked in for a free first there. But alas, I was wrong. Okay, so going into race 2 now.
So it was Brandon Sharp.
Oh, it was Brandon Sharp. The student has surpassed the teacher.
Yeah, the student becomes the teacher. Apparently one person said that the audio balance is good though, but I would probably prefer to have it a little bit more quietly, so...
Well, as long as it's watchable, that's the main thing.
Hey, I did right click, but I do not see the audio option personally. Brandon using that shotgun 7th actually, so...
That explains how he managed to get up to the top of the pack so quickly. We're going to race 2, which is Mount Wario. Ember unfortunately being hit by a banana, I think that was, sending him into a very early 12th place. 11th now.
One thing that is kind of nice is like you can actually like tell who's who in 200 because like everybody uses different characters. There's no certified best combo. Like, well, I don't know. I don't even think that Waluigi really works the certified best combo, but like still. Everybody likes the volume personally, I suppose, so there's that. Bomb coming in early. I think Brandon is still in first right now.
It looks like it, yeah.
So Brandon, who said he wasn't sure if he was going to get through the last round, off to potentially the maybe the early favorite, if anything, so... As long as nothing happens that would hit him. Actually, no, Brandon's right in front of us. What am I saying? Is there
that's a different...
Is there another link?
Actually, no, I think that is the same link. Because we see there isn't a link up there anymore. I think Brandon must have just been taken out.
See the Villager, see Doritos online, see Darky and Michael in front. Now Gold Mario, that could be Eric up front now.
The Gold Mario is Eric free.
Yeah, the overall #1 seed of the final. Oh, and Ember's just going to get the chaining.
That's going to target shock so many people.
I think he's bummed out that he missed. Oh, Blue is coming in. I think Eric is going to make it to the line. Kai getting 3rd, Fimo 2nd maybe.
So who's who got? Okay, it was Eric.
It was Eric who got first. So just got to remember who is who, but a lot of 17s, 4 17s, and then Eric at 21, I think.
Yeah, Eric off to a good start. Unfortunately, James and Cynda not quite. On the right foot.
Alright, I figured it out.
Yeah.
I clicked on interact. There we go. The volume is down a little bit now. So
epic, dude.
Officially for the first time we are at a state that we want to be in. I suppose we would prefer to be on Discord call, but I guess it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, I mean Google Hangouts has been
yeah, I don't know how to adjust your volume, but it sounds exactly like normal, so luckily it's not too big of a deal. I'm actually curious though.
If I am a little bit too loud or a little bit too quiet, I will just turn my mic down.
Well, I can
manually.
turn you down also.
Actually, yes.
But not through Google Hangouts. It'd just like be like some janky thing. Like I would hear you the same volume, but the stream wouldn't. They want the game audio back up just a little, apparently. So I guess
you've got your work cut out for you then.
Turn it up just a little. We'll move it up just a bit.
Very fitting as well, since we're going to Electrodrome.
Yeah, except for the fact that overall it's quieter than it was last race, but still. Yeah, I gotta adjust the levels. I'm being the DJ right here. You can actually see me in the background. I don't know if you guys knew that. But
oh my god.
I'm one of the Koopas on the side here, or Shy Guys. So Ember gonna take the cut, have a bunch of greens coming out. Truly a force to be reckoned with right now. Roy is in first right now. I'm still trying to remember who everybody is, but
I don't think there was a Roy the past 2 races.
I know there's.
So that might be a character swap.
I know there's 2 Luigis right now, and there's 2 Yoshis, but we actually they would be our point of views if anything, so we know which one is which. So I think Brandon is the only Link though, so he isn't first right now. The question is who this Luigi. Oh no, never mind. The Roy wasn't first. We're gonna find out in a second though. And it is Michael.
Michael the man, staying in first.
Yeah, only been winning today. So Ember's going to have to watch out for a potential red right here. May want to look back to see the situation right now. He does not. And I think he may be getting punished. No, never mind. He's going to get the bomb off in time and I guess hit it. And now he has a Shroom right behind first.
That's the thing with 200. It's so easy to outrun reds.
Shock comes in. He's going to pass first.
That was actually really good.
I don't know if it's going to be good for him overall, though, because people are going to take the cut. He's going wide, maybe not get squished. Pulls third. I don't know if that was the best course of
beat him at the end.
I think Eric free dodge and is going to be moving up to 36. So, big dodge for Eric. Early lead, early favorite, I suppose. So
36 after 3 is a really good start.
Definitely the start you want.
Also at the same time, I mean, dude, there's still 21 races.
Yeah, still 21 to go. If you're wanting
by the end of this tournament, we would have literally played 50% of all the tracks in the game.
Yeah,
assuming there's no repick.
Just the finals. It would be kind of an interesting stat to see to go back through all the recordings today, see the track distribution, because I think we followed my math's correct 80 races today. I'd say that the odds at like 40 were picked are like reasonable actually. So
Ember's DEA pick gonna be chosen for him right now on this race number 4.
I hate DEA the track, but I like DEA the strategy chess game. So that's how I see it, I guess. But yeah, we haven't seen Sherbert land. Don't think we've seen like PPS or Grumble or anything either. So, or even TikTok Clock.
We've seen Grumble once today.
Did we? Oh yeah. Well, there was a little bit of time that I was not watching, so
yeah.
I suppose I cannot be the judge now that I realize.
I think it was the moment I tuned into the stream when they were playing Grumble, but yeah, it hasn't been picked since then. So.
Admittedly, on round 2 and 3, there were things I had to do for a decent amount.
Yeah.
So
that's alright, dude.
But we're
sometimes you got to do stuff.
So Brandon going with his front running strat. Looks like it's not going to be working as Darky and Kai pull into, or not Darky, Fimo and Kai pull into top 2 early. I don't know who the Waluigi is either.
Is that not?
There. So,
okay, wait. So is the Waluigi not Kai then?
No, Kai is the villager.
Okay.
And speaking of that, he's now in first. So Blue is coming out though. He did take cut, so it would be interesting if he had another. Why I'm saying that, Ember, the other. Why are there so many people whose names are like just 5-letter words starting with the letter E? Just saw Elmer the second I was thinking about it. Another Blue is coming out for Kai. Anyway, yeah.
No, that's just the same Blue.
Is it the same Blue?
It is,
what?
Yeah.
I swore I just heard the hissing sound. Okay, he does get through it, so Kai's going to take this race.
Yeah.
Michael is up there. Michael just keeps getting hit at the end of everything. Oh, and Michael's going to fall all the way to 10th.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate.
Cynda, or a previous streamer, also having a bit of a rough start. Kai pulling in the second right now was Ejai, the Waluigi. So, oh, James is Waluigi too, though. So we have another duplicate, I suppose.
I see a few people are saying that the stream quality isn't the best.
I mean, I would have to just check Cynda right there, though, but check Cynda's stream right now, see if there was any difference, but
I think it is just on Ember's side.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the interact and it looks like pretty decent, but
Like, yeah,
I don't know if there's anything else I can do. Like,
yeah,
with these
like
settings.
I'm on quote-unquote 1080p right now.
Yeah.
But it does not look 1080p on my end.
Yeah.
So I think it's just
Not sure if
small
there's a
issue on
way to
Ember's side there.
refresh. I'm gonna pause it really quickly. Good to go again. Hope that maybe did something, but probably not. Settings. Quality says auto right now, so.
Okay, we see Kai
I'll
on
try
36.
720 first of all. I don't think that's actually going to do anything though. May have even borderline made it worse, so we'll have to see. That's what the source is. This is probably as good as we're going to be getting it. Fortunately, it does look a bit grainy though.
Yeah. So going into race number 5, Eric having a 45 GP1, which is very respectable. I'll have to see if he can hold on to that though, because we literally do just see Eric Free get banana off.
Up also.
Okay, yeah, higher bitrate might help, especially in a game like this, Mario Kart. High bitrate is actually pretty important. Right, so starting on DKJ, we do see Kai currently in first. You see a bomb going off, hitting Elmer, I think, out of third. But Elmer's now going to throw a red at Cynda. I'm not sure if that is going to connect.
No.
Oh, not Cynda, Ember, sorry.
We're all falling for it. So, blue is coming in for Kai. Again, we see an actual rare blooper. Don't see it very frequently. I've changed the bitrate up a little, but I don't know if I don't know if it's going to actually help too much in the end. I'll try to keep steadily increasing it. So, see what we can handle right now. I think a lot of it's also just like mentioned in the chat, that 200cc sometimes does. It's so fast that so many things have to change at once. So.
Yeah. The stream.
Ooh, I cannot believe he didn't get hit by the Tiki there, but he's going to go down to the pond instead.
Yeah, that looked sick, but also was really unfortunate.
Oh, he pulls a shock, though, but I don't know if, like, he's going to get a good use off, and he gets shocked himself.
I was actually thinking, what if, whilst he's goldening, another shot comes out, and that's exactly what happened.
Destroyed right now. Oh, and he missed
no
the last
box as well,
too.
that's just it.
I think Kai held on to first. Cynda's back here also. Cynda's kind of had some rough stretches. I don't know if Cynda fell off. I think he may have, but
yeah, he
Yoshi
did.
bottom too. Kai pulling quite ahead right now, and we have a tie for first. We have a tie for first place right now.
You love to see it.
Yeah, that would definitely be a really fun storyline, I think, seeing Eric play or face off against Kai later on. And I know it looks like there's a pretty big lead early on right here, but, you know, just want to emphasize again that we have about 20 races to go. So, really any kind of start can be made up for. Just, it's hard to string together so many good races back and forth.
Yeah.
You know,
it can swing very quickly as well.
Yeah, like the mood swings you can have also are gigantic. So you really have to. I don't know. You have to stay composed for such a long amount of time. So the ability to not lose motivation, just keep trucking, is underrated, I would say. So anyway, race 6. 19 in total left to be played. Our current leaders, Eric Free and Kai at 51 apiece. Darky and Elmer close behind, I think.
Back on Mario Circuit 8. That was an unfortunate red. Darky was trailing there.
We will take a look at Cynda's point of view after the race.
Okay. Ember being trailed by Darky again. Twice in half a lap. However, I think 2 people just got hit by that green there. But Mario Circuit 8 is usually considered a pretty good comeback track. So we'll have to see how...
is it popular in... is it very popular in 200, you would think? Because we've been seeing it every round.
It must be. I mean... obviously I'm not really like up with the 200cc boys, but you
Yeah.
know,
It's okay, I'm not either.
but like,
Interesting dodge here.
ooh,
He's got a bill
wow.
and a coin after it, so this coin may just be along for the ride as far as we see it. Oh, but he doesn't pull the trigger, and now he's going to have to kind of panic use it. Kai's in first right now. Never mind, Ember's in first right now. If he didn't get hit by that plant earlier, perhaps he would have a better look, but now he's behind James. If he pulls a shroom here, he should be able to take the cut. James has a star up here, so that red's doing nothing. So
that was quite a risky red, actually.
No,
do see a late blue. It's not going to hit anyone. Oh, never mind. Okay, no, yeah.
So the Yoshi Brigade getting a little bit of help.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really crucial race for Darky in particular, because we saw a little bit of our top two kind of having some tougher times. So this kind of effectively introduced like a third person into the equation, fighting for the lead. I'm going to test out Cynda stream to see if we can get this any better. I'm not sure if it will help anything right now. I think it may actually have, because it does look a bit more crystal clear notably already. So perhaps we will roll with Cynda for the rest. So we'll see. You guys in the chat will have to let us know, I suppose, if it's looking any better, I guess.
We do see a baby park from Shadow being whipped out now. It's going to pick Big Blue, though. I think Big Blue is another course that's a bit more popular on 200cc. Granted, there are still some clans who do like to pick Big Blue on 150.
So I suppose Cynda's point of view is just going to be looking better. So instead, we're going to be looking at the same character, different vehicle. So a little bit of a change up, perhaps some playstyle, strategies, everything, but still going to be following our favorite Yoshi.
Right. Cynda's going to opt to go the top route. Probably just to get some money and also avoid anything that could possibly kill him right off the bat.
Yeah, like that.
Just like
right
that
there.
trail. Yeah.
I notice that Cynda is definitely a pretty conservative player when it comes to 200 at least. He likes to go for a lot of good snipes, I would say.
You can see a few people going for the ultra
Man, he tried it again. Cynda, you got to get on the other path if you want to make that, I think.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what he tried to do. I mean, I do know what he tried to do, but that's not how you do it.
That is not how you do it. So Cynda kind of looking in some rough times also right here. It's going to have to hope to maybe get a shock or dodge or something.
If I'm being perfectly honest, this may have been a bad time to tune in.
Yeah. Cynda's probably like, oh, I can do. He falls off again. He's like, oh,
no.
It's like, oh, it's okay. Nobody's watching me now, so I can just do whatever, I suppose. Wait, is he gonna get 11?
Oh, hold up.
Oh, he wins the tie.
Yeah, let's go.
As Bounty would say, he leaned forward IRL in the end there, got the 11th place. So leaning works, remember. If you're ever in a pinch in a close race, you have to lean forward in person and you'll win the tie. Every time, certified. Unless the other person does it also. So, a good example right there of Cynda leaning forward at his desk. Even when he doesn't realize that we're casting his point of view. Even when he doesn't realize that we're doing it, he's still displaying masterful tactics that apply to both 150 and 200, of course. So... I'm gonna see if Discord is typable right now. I don't think it is. I really feel bad for, I guess, the guys at the 200 community right now. I'm sorry that Discord decided to just have to act up today, if anything. Would have loved to post an announcement in the chat personally that we're hosting this right now. But I guess, if anything, it's going to have to unfortunately be kind of a word of mouth thing. So regardless, he still got 50 people tuning in and watching. Hopefully more watching the VODs later. So... thanks to everybody for still tuning in regardless. So, you know,
of course.
Shout out to the 200 community, even though obviously we were hoping for a little bit better, I guess. Man, imagine. Man, I'm just thinking now, like, what if Discord crashed when we had, like, the front page, like, earlier this month?
Oh, no.
That would have been the worst, been so unprepared. But regardless, I'm glad that the hangouts is working, if anything. Anyway, we saw Cynda last round actually perform pretty well on this track. He's going to smartly hold the shroom, doesn't want any of that red shell up in front of him.
It's possibly why Cynda picked it, because this was actually his pick. So
yeah, I know he likes shoals a lot in this game, even though I notoriously hate it and always say it's bad without actually giving reasons. But hey, we can all have preferences, I suppose.
I personally used to hate this track, but I've come to like it a lot more as time has
It's better in this game than 8U, at least in my opinion. I hated it in 8U. It felt so slow and clunky.
Okay, we do see a blue shell going for Ejai.
Yes.
Assuming that is how you pronounce it.
It may be him. I know there's another Waluigi. It could have been James, but I think it was Ejai because I saw Bitty Buggy. Shot comes in. Somebody dodged. It is going to be Elmer, which is really big because I think he's been kind of hugging 4th place or so like this whole time. So,
dude, Elmer with the dodges tonight.
Dude, look, Elmer's gone right now. This is his first right here. Some reds coming out. Ember going to be holding this Firefire so he doesn't get planted. Now it's coming out.
Darky is right on Brandon's tail.
He's going to throw these forward, I think, at the end. Maybe not. Going to let Kai pass him at the end. I think he probably should have taken some shots there. Elmer and Brandon, big race for them, and they are right now in the thick of things. Darky overtaking 1st place now, and the top 5 is all within 7 now.
Wow, 7 points. All within the top 5.
I guess I'm going to give Monfy a good luck or wish for finding a shiny Litwick. Remember what they say, everybody. Shiny hunting is useless and just takes up all your time, or something like that.
Dude. I know this is off topic.
It's true, though.
I know this is off topic, but yesterday I continued my hunt on Pokemon Shield for a shiny Sobble.
Great.
I've hatched 402 eggs.
I don't get why. It's horrible. Why are you guys all going for shinies and stuff? It's like
something to do, bro.
I guess. You could just be like me and say there's no post game and just stop playing, or also be even more like me and just not buy the game because I didn't really feel like it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get it eventually. Probably wait for the 3rd version. Go Pokemon. I'm a DS generation kind of guy. I bias myself for those.
That's respectable.
Right. We are here 1/3 of the way in. Darky with the lead for now. Had a lead change actually for it to happen, so a lot of people vying for this top spot right now.
I don't think we've actually seen RWS that often, have we? Not today, I mean. Just in general. So it's nice to finally see it. Even as much of a hated track as it is.
I really like RWS personally. Even in 200 where it's a little bit harder, I suppose.
It's a lot different in 200 and 200.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I don't think you'd be able to just quite literally jump over that ramp like he just did, but...
Yeah, I was just about to question that. Did he just, you know...
I think it was accidental. Still, there are a lot of interesting strategies on this track, of course.
Yeah, we do see Elmer in 1st, I think that is.
It's a tough drive, I would say, compared to 150.
It is.
Blue is coming out for Elmer.
That's a shot in 12.
You're right. And our streamer's going to be dodging right here. Kai is in the back, who was kind of a threat earlier, and guess who's back in front? It looks like Eric is now in front. I think Darky is in a star in 2nd right now. Smartly goes into that star.
Seems to be the case.
This is looking quite congested up front now. Hey, Waluigi will be taking it. I don't know if that's going to be James, perhaps. I would see him. Darky goes down at the end. I think it may have been James.
I'm pretty sure Cynda just starred Kai in the glide at the end. Yeah, Kai getting 11th on that. So James also picking up a huge 1st place. He needed that.
James and Ejai right behind him, the Waluigi top 2. I guess when there's no Wario's in town, it's Waluigi's track, so... The fight for 1st continues. You keep seeing every race. Some people that are like 10, 20 points behind just keep taking the title, and suddenly they're kind of back.
I mean, I'd rather that than just a really boring, just
yeah, me too.
Dominance by one person.
I'm just hoping that we have some, like some storyline for the very end, I guess. It would be best if like 3 different people could win on the last race. We just kind of have to follow all of them where they're at and everything. Because first is everything right now. It is absolutely everything. Of course, you know, top 12 is still pretty cool.
Most certainly.
I mean, if I could have played and got top 12, I would have been down. Well, that is not the storyline that took place today.
Right, we do see Cynda have a slightly unfortunate start, going down to 10th.
Looks like Darky got into first early, and our top 2 Waluigis are now kind of just chilling in the back in bottom 2. Not sure if there was just a missed start boost or a red or something, but definitely some early switching from what we saw.
I know there can be a lot of bumps quite early on Cloud Top, and getting bumped into the stem wall is quite unfortunate. You just lose all your speed so easily after the super bounce on this corner. I mean specifically. So
a lot of our, I guess, quote tournament threats are up here right now. See, Eric, Darky, Kai, all kind of up there. Ember switched combo to Villager, so maybe it wasn't Kai, or maybe it was. I think that's Elmer. Yeah, Elmer, Eric, and Darky fighting for top 3 right now, and all of them are quite very much in this. Cynda just chilling in 4th. Unfortunately, that Ember switch to Villager is going to be inconvenient for us. Eric goes down to a bomb, and Elmer's pulling into first. Actually, maybe not. I don't know what Darky's doing. I never know what Darky's doing. I saw. Oh, that plant. Darky's getting blued, but Elmer got taken out with him. It looks like, and now Ejai's up here.
This is crazy, dude.
I don't know who's in first right now. Since got
it's hard to tell.
Doesn't want to get hit by anything. I think he
look at the map, dude.
I think he passed Elmer at the end.
Elmer getting destroyed.
Did Elmer get the lone victory here, and now he's kind of. 10th, but... Yeah, that was a huge blow for Elmer right there. He was definitely gonna be very close to first after that race, but
yeah, he's a huge contender for the win today.
Spots at the line. I guess Elmer got a bomb in first. Also, looking at the chat, yeah, I saw some interesting comment, I suppose, earlier, or when we were streaming Darky. Somebody in the chat's like, it feels weird to like have Darky as the protagonist, because you know, like he's always just the guy who's never being followed on the point of view, but like always fighting for first and always gets away with 1 or 2 lag trails. That everybody's like, oh, that Darky, come on, or something, but. Kind of fun to get to watch his perspective.
It's nice. It's still nice to see Darky here
without cheese.
Because
and yeah,
that's very true.
I mean, it's expected for a 200 event. I'll say that. You know, right now he's the current leader. So
the main reason why I say this though is because Darky did look a little bit shaky in the semis after the first 6-7 races.
Yeah, it looks like he was definitely it looks like he was definitely like in danger of losing, I guess. Severe danger of losing that was. He kind of pulled it together at the very end, at the very least for him. But the beginning did not go his way. Now the beginning is going his way, so I'm just going to have to hope that he has the ability to just hang on. And everybody's just doing their cringy cheese stuff right now. I hope that somebody gets a star up front and just dodges lap 3 and just wins because they didn't bag. You never know, I suppose.
Look at that person in I say person. It's now 2 people in top 2. Just gone.
Yeah, I don't quite know if it's Ember or well, I guess the pink gold peach is actually, who is the pink gold peach? No, it's Fimo. He's been kind of silent this round actually.
That's very true. Yeah, I don't think we've heard much of him. That's a shock.
Everybody and their mother is going to see it, I would assume. Yeah, so he's just going to get rid of it. Now he dodges somebody. I think it's Kai, because Ember's right in front of us right now. Cynda's going to be able to take the Bill strat.
I would like to highlight, Cynda did just dodge Darky in a Bill as well. Yeah. So Darky's coming up to like 3rd, 2nd.
Oh, I'm surprised that he didn't use his Shroom there, actually. But I guess this probably is a better idea to just get the Bill and then... Yeah, get the item box and then...
Yeah.
Use right there. So Cynda's going to be on the come up. He's going to have a star leaving the cut, so he could definitely actually get a really good race right here. Darky's kind of in first right now, so Blue
Darky
is
is, in
coming, but
fact,
I think
good.
he's going to make it.
I mean, it's hard to see where he is because he
So
seems to be
hopefully
frozen a
for
bit.
Cynda, it will last long enough, and it looks like it does. Cynda gets a much-needed solid race. Good showing
Yeah.
there.
So Cynda
Eric is in the
dodging.
back, though, so that is a
Cyn
gigantic race for Darky, his main competition.
yeah, definitely.
He's got a
Cynda
10-point lead
dodging
now.
Darky, helping Darky obviously, but also helping himself,
Yeah.
getting second place. So it was worth it in the end, I think.
Yeah. It's funny, you could actually make the argument, like, is it worth? Because, like, you would think so. It's like, yeah, I mean, you got to take the points when you can, but if he comes up just short in the end, it's like, dang.
Yeah, especially if it's a
Like,
Darky.
because, like, technically you would think, like, well, he kind of had to do it, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think the argument is, what else would he do?
Yeah. Could definitely see it for sure. Very valid. Having a hard fought on what this last track is going to be. And he just picks desert like everybody else. Why you should not pick desert in FFAs? Just kidding. It's 200. I don't even know. I know Brandon like actually just tries to run it, so respect to him. I think he's crazy, but still respect to him, I guess. I love gold mine in 200, so
I think it's
Kinda
easier
glad to
to
see
run
this.
than Cheeseland, so.
yeah, I could definitely see that. I would say if you dodge 3 people and you help yourself, then yeah, I mean, the point of the shock is like to help yourself. So if you do help yourself, then it's like probably a good shock. But like if you could have done something significantly better, there's also the argument for that too. Just saying a shock where you dodge 3 people is better than a shock where you get the shock shocked out of you. So. All right, Kai kind of taking over early right now. Cynda, if he wants to get vengeance on Darky for having him dodge a shock, he could try to get him right here. But
Yeah.
Cynda being the ever so defensive player, being more of his friend than anything, it looks like.
We did see Thema getting taken out quite early as well, so he's going to be starting this race from the back. Shroom and Fire.
Boo coming
Oh.
in.
Just Fire.
Yup. Yeah, so he's throwing it back. I like that. I think he just likes to try to clear a path for himself over anything. Kind of let. I mean, it's a valid mindset also with how aggressive I feel like all these players are. Just kind of let them take care of themselves,
Well, that floating green shower is a bit.
Oh, the horn was very surprised. I don't. Wait, did Michael have a horn? He just used it to chain and he hit Fimo out of his boo or something?
I think he did.
That's kind of funny if it did. Anyway, Villager top 2 right now. Kai and Ember, and also Eric up here also because Eric needs
a lot of people
Eric
in
needs a
dodging.
swing also. Darky goes into a star right here. A lot of people in bills right now. I don't think that there's going to be a shock, but
Brandon
never
and
mind.
Vic.
Caster's curse. I don't know who actually dodged though. Good shock from Ejai, I think probably. I think he may have been the only. Oh no, he doesn't get the star off. That's gonna cost him a lot of spots, honestly. Still pulling 8th at the very least, but
Yeah,
big
very
race for
unfortunate. Not
Kai.
really much you can do there.
With Darky not getting a great spot, also the lead diminishes just a little bit, I would say. I don't know, Hammer.
Oh, yeah, I just read that as well.
Quote, so
There's a
if
lot
you are
to be
shocked because your shock was shocked out of you by another shock, do we call that shocking experience the shocking shocked shock? Well, I was with you at the beginning, but like in the second half, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that's not a good shock. If I'm just being honest with you.
Oh, yeah, still seeing a lot of deserts. Probably because cheese has already been taken, so they kind of have to opt for desert.
This is all
if they finish in
good
the bottom
rap
spot.
lyrics. Yeah, this is always kind of a fun one in 200, I think, just because of how much braking is required. But anyway, we've hit the halfway mark. Looks like no DCs today, also. So finally something's going right. Well, knock on wood, I guess.
Yeah, if there's any consultation fee.
So halfway in, who do you think has the best shot to win now? Like, I guess I suppose it's Darky, but like, who do you think like?
I mean, Kai is still right right on his tail.
Like the
I
way,
think Kai's in
like the
second,
way I,
right?
yeah, like the way I see it, it's like Darky probably has the best chance to win right now of any individual player, but at the same time, I would say that his win probability is like maybe 30%, because just so much can happen.
Mm.
Just like nobody else probably even has a win probability above 20 at this point, so never know. Those are just arbitrary numbers I made up, so. Looks like Eric is taking care of business in the front right now. Decently, but you know, this track is a little notorious for being a little weird at times. Blue is coming for him also, so you better hope that he's defended, which I'd say there's a good chance that he isn't, honestly, but...
Yeah. When with all these corners as well on this track, it's literally impossible to outrun a blue on this track.
Yeah, I think that Michael is finally getting his first opportunity. Oh my gosh, that was almost a perfect chain, but he just doesn't get it. And somebody dodged a Bill up front. I don't know who it was. Oh, it was definitely a Waluigi. I think it could be James, it could be Ejai, I think. No, it's James. So
it is James because Ejai is back here.
Yeah, I know James has kind of been keeping up, but like definitely not close to. Oh my! What is happening right now?
Oh God.
The blue explosion just like took out like 7 for something. And poor Michael, it was probably him because he was up front for so much of that. James is suddenly in the top 3.
He is.
So he exists.
Cynda did well to actually put out 5th there.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was being avoided there.
Well, I mean, you say that, but he wasn't a star, so it wasn't really much he had to avoid, but... Well... Still... Good going nonetheless. We see Darky opting to pick DMC now.
So I think Discord may be back, actually.
Is that so?
Like I got a lot of DMs just now.
Just all at once.
There's no lag when I posted a message, so... You know what I think I'm going to do? Oh, I just saw a bunch of messages load. There's like a bunch of messages load. So, I guess I could make an announcement in the chat right now, so maybe we'll get a few more viewers now. At everyone, now that Discord is seemingly back up, we are oh, I see myself in the all staff chat now, actually like saying stuff. And Popico joined. I'm gonna disconnect. Sorry, Popico. But anyway, we are halfway through the 200. Go ahead and commentate. I hear PPS though.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, maybe it's back in the NA.
I think it's back for me as well. So
who knows? Monfy may just be kind of dumb RN. Sorry, Monfy.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to indeed be our PPS. We do see Brandon, I think, taking an early lead, which is good for him because I can't really remember how Brandon's doing now. I think he's around like 5th or 6th place, which still isn't bad. So if he chains a good few races here, then he is definitely.
It kind of feels like anybody who gets first place is suddenly a contender right now.
Yeah.
It's like I think like 8 people in the room are like in a pretty reasonable spot where you could make an argument for them to win. Unfortunately, Cynda does not seem to be one of them right now, but
just
still did good to make it here.
15 points, just so much points, especially if your rivals. That's a lot of air Cynda.
Yeah,
especially if
Cynda Tony
all your rivals. Yeah, especially if all your rivals do get bad spots, once you get a good one.
Shadow huge. Looks like you may have ran
I'm pretty sure we just saw a bomb just fly over Cynda's head just off the track there.
Smart recognition. You realize that there was still an 8 behind him. There's definitely a bit of a question. I think Cynda has just not been able to get the dodges. Eric may go down to another blue. Oh, that's going to be killer also because most people are going to probably have shrooms behind him. Unless he can outrun it, looks like he may have a chance, actually.
He might be able to.
I think he's barely going to get it. Brandon pulls back into first. Eric outruns
Brandon's
the blue.
taking first, but Eric's still managing to take second place.
Cynda swapping some swiping some points from Themo right there.
That was Themo, yes.
Yeah, Brandon suddenly 8th, I guess. Maybe not a contender. Yeah, it looks like pretty much the top 9.
Oh, wow.
The top 9 all have a feasible chance still at winning, I would say.
I thought Brandon was doing all right in like 5th or 6th. Turns out before this first place, he was probably in like 10th.
I mean, regardless, it looks like he may be kind of back in he may potentially be able to make something work now, I guess.
You're gonna have to see how the next few races fare for him. But still seeing a few. Well, I say a few. Just the one does it this time. Kai opting to go random. We see Themo sticking with his Bone Dry Dune. Same with Darky, sticking with his DMC. But Shadow with his Super Bell Subway is what's going to be picked.
Not a
for
repick
race
this
number,
time, also.
Yeah. For race number 15. Yeah, 15.
So many, man. Can you do Darky POV? I mean, I can check it out, but I don't want anybody to be yelling for the quality right now when we got something pretty good. Also, is Darky listening to the cast is the other thing, so.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to have that nightmare again. Like I'm not trying to get this on the VOD right now. What is everybody doing?
How many people are
What is everybody
right
doing,
now?
dude? Everybody remembers the old
You guys
DSBS
are playing this
meme.
game incorrectly.
Shut up. I mean, they kind of are, though. Like this is... Like, yeah, you can bag on this track, but... Well, like, do you think the people in top 3 right now are like, oh, yeah, this is actually working out great? Like, I feel like they would be. Like,
well, the thing is, if there isn't going to be a shock now, then I feel like those top 3
like
are kind of just...
Yeah, they just get top 3 if there's no shock.
Yeah.
I'm taking mental notes on who they are right now, because, like, looks like Elmer's at least catching up. Yeah, Elmer's kind of up there right now, but I kind of want to see, like, just take into perspective, like, these strats that people say, oh, poor...
Oh, wow, that was unfortunate.
Somehow getting hit there. Like, I'm taking notes to, like, see if, like, bagging like this is even worth it. Like, you guys see, like, what the results give you. I know there is a blue, there is a shock also. One of the villagers is coming up, and yeah, suddenly, maybe... I don't know, maybe not, man. Everybody's getting hit out right now. Well, the Waluigi from up there is earlier. The Yoshi is in the back. Darky kind of in a okay spot, I guess. If he gets a star, that'd be huge, but triple shrooms nonetheless.
Yeah. Right, triple greens. Yeah, that's not really what he wants, I don't think, because everyone's going to be...
I think it's fine. Like, just get 5th or something. I guess if you're looking at the first place prize, this is not great. But, Ember getting another much needed one. Brandon kind of on the upswing right now, and Darky getting 11th.
Darky getting 11th.
Is
Ijai is now taking the lead.
Yeah, the second the guy who's in the lead gets a bottom 3 race, it's suddenly like, oh, everybody can win again. Darky saying in the chat, no dodge item for him, unfortunately. So it's going
what is that, me? Is that Themo? I can only assume it's Themo. Yeah, it is me. It has to be Themo.
Wait, who? Which me?
The smiley face.
Oh. Yeah. I'll take a look at Darky's stream really quickly to see if the quality I think will hold up. Yeah, I think I would probably get grilled if I changed now.
Yeah, it's probably just safer.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly, Darky's stream may actually be a little more grainy than Ember's. It's kind of close, though. I think we'll probably just stick with Cynda's, because Cynda seems to be giving us pretty crystal clear quality right now. As is pretty common when somebody's internet is as OP as Cynda's.
Themo's not in the room.
Is he not?
No, that was not Themo.
Ooh.
That smiley face me.
Well,
Because I double checked and there's no...
Man,
I'm pretty sure there's no Themo.
Host?
Yeah, Cynda's closing room, looks like. Yeah.
All right. So at the very I guess if we can get a update, I suppose. Again, like a score update would be very useful, I suppose, to get the scores. Like that just throws everything off, man.
It does.
That really just throws everything off, because, like, man, Cynda, you denying a lot of people.
30 people, bro. 30 people want to be your friend.
Oh no, the culprit is being called out right now in the chat.
On stream. Oh, on stream, that's
brutal. That's even more brutal than how unfriendly and elitist Cynda is. If the 30 request, not a. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear.
The guy's just trying to spectate, you know? He's just trying to see what's up, dude. Even though we literally have a stream of commentary that's providing the cast for you. If you hate us, you can just watch the source itself, I guess. But Ooh, rough scene over here. Cynda kind of get. Ooh, what's he doing?
Oh. Uh. Themo. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, that actually helps.
yo, move. Okay, Cynda.
Yo,
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 look at this guy. Look at this guy.
200, 200 IQ.
Yeah, I just took a nice screenshot right there.
That is what you call quality
Yeah,
production.
I now have a picture literally on the on my right monitor that shows me the scores of race 15. So, you know what's messed up is like that we actually believe that that could be a Themo me. Just the smiley
Dude,
face.
no, honestly, it could
It
be.
kind of looks like something he would use, honestly.
I think we all know Themo has lots of me's.
Yeah,
I mean, he seems to have switched off his clown me now.
we've had
Uh,
we had 15 races, right? This will be race 16, I think.
Yes.
Okay,
This actually might be race. Hang on.
I'm doing the math real quickly. Good recognition from our room host Cynda to get this room down. The second he realizes that there was somebody who should not have been in the room. Definitely learning from our mistakes today. Okay. 1230 divided by 82 is 15, so this is indeed race 16. We have 9 to go. Alright, we are approximately 5/8 of the way into our finals right now. 9 to go, still quite a bit of time. A little bit of a score update. We have Ejai in the lead right now of 127. Right behind him, Darky, 126. Eric 3 and third of 118, and then followed shortly by James, Ember, Elmer, Brandon, and Kai rounding up the top 8. So,
I think this is a repick.
who picked it?
Darky's saying this is a repick as well.
Who picked it?
I don't know, but I swear we've already played this.
I think we may have also. It's been a while, yeah.
It's hard to keep track with the amount.
I didn't see. I was not paying attention to who actually picked it. Like
I'm
I
really
feel like
hoping it's.
I feel like it was the first 6 races because I remember Cynda being in like second on lap 3 or something, and then there being a shock or something that was like after that set right here, and then like get him getting passed up, but still like somehow getting 5th because like
I'm not sure if this
I don't know if that was
the
semis,
last
though.
time or I don't know. Well, either way,
I think it was.
If this is a repick, I'm
No
really hoping
repicks for
it's.
all 24 races.
I'm really hoping.
We're playing half the game today.
Yeah, really hoping this isn't a repick.
Blue's
by
coming out for
someone
Elmer
who's-
right now. It looks like he stopped.
Yeah.
Everybody's stopping.
Everyone's stopping.
Cynda and Kai kind of profiting right there. This is Kai's in. This is how he gets back in right here.
No, these are gonna get stolen, guaranteed.
You think so? I'll laugh if it happens.
Nah, I think he's fine anyway.
Cynda.
Oh, that red's gonna skip
I
Cynda.
think Brandon may have been in a boo. Ooh, no. Cynda knocking the
Oh,
end of the racing
no,
once.
everything's gone downhill.
Kai held
Wow.
on, though.
He did.
Brandon in
Third
12th
place.
right behind. I think Darky is going to be taking his lead back. Not sure by how much, but
Probably not much at all.
yeah, Kai was minus 23 on first right there. Darky's probably in first right now, and he gained 5 on Darky.
Okay, Cynda.
So he's down 19,
let's,
I think. Hey, dude,
let's not,
bro, we're playing we're playing half the game. Like, come on, like it's like a 50-50 odds, honestly.
That's very true.
Probably more, honestly. Next week, Monfy. Next Saturday, and hopefully, Discord decides to cooperate with us that day. Yeah, Cynda, oops. Michael panicking a little. It's like, I'm not sure what's been played. You have to look back in the VODs or something. The big brain play probably just write tracks down. Was
Okay,
Ice
right,
Ice the last round?
I'm looking right now. Apparently that was a repick, and it was from James.
Ah, unfortunate. He was in 4th place too.
Wow.
So that may actually potentially put him out of contention. I almost hope that he doesn't win now as a result, like with before like a penalty, because that could be a $50 repick right there.
Imagine a repick costing you $50.
I mean, I'm willing to say that like I'm willing to say that if like he goes on to potentially win without the penalty and he loses because of it, that would be the most money anybody has ever lost in the history of the world because of it, because they picked a track in MK. So I always like how you like pretty much are in the ceiling at the beginning of the collider here. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, because there's no other way you'd do that in
Oh,
150.
Cynda
So.
really tried there. really tried. Not gonna break it though.
Yeah, this ain't MK Weebro.
So Kai was in 8th before the room break. He won the last race. This is a pretty good front running track, and actually never mind, that was lag. And now he is in first by a decent
Can he
amount.
hold on though?
Like you can not give him second chances.
Mm.
You cannot give him second chances. I think Cynda was like, oh, I should hold the bill for after the cut, and then it's like, but the drum's gonna bounce and it's 150. So,
There's a
or
blue
no,
show.
not 150, it's 200. Yeah, blue is coming in for Kai. I wonder if he has anything. It looks like he still has a decent lead. It may hit him like right before or after the glass. I think. Okay, he did get hit. Wait, did he? I don't think he did. He probably had a horn.
It's hard to say.
Well, it's not hard to say
Either
that he
way.
won. Darky got hit at the line. He's going to lose a lot of spots. Yeah, we saw Darky on Cynda's screen at the very end. He was near second in the beginning, and now we got 10th.
Darky getting 10th.
Ejai is going to be taking the lead again, I believe.
Straight
Ejai,
up.
on 147 points right now.
This race actually may have just ruined Darky. Like, just straight up.
He's blaming a boo in chat right now. We don't see it, but I think for the end, we may want to switch perspective over to Darky, perhaps, just to, I don't know. We'd have to... Well, I guess we can ask the chat. Do we want to sacrifice a little bit of stream quality in order to see the perspective of somebody fighting for first, is the question. Because he is very much in the contention right now. I think Cynda's kind of running out of time, I guess. I see a last 4 races. But yeah, go for it, IMO. I vote no. Seems pretty mixed. I mean, for the very end, I personally want to see the perspective of somebody who is fighting for the 50 themselves. Because then, like, if he gets booed, if there's a ridiculous boo or something, then like, I want to see it happen live personally. I don't want to hear about it on Twitter. Like, that's all. That's like what I'm saying. Like.
Right.
So,
do you see a white Yoshi bagging a little bit?
I don't know who the white Yoshi is.
I think it was a very recent character swap. Probably just raised.
Got Reshiram Yoshi and we got Zekrom Yoshi on our screen right now. Kai, meanwhile,
right? These lines are a bit.
Like I don't want to bring up storylines, but you know, Kai.
He's doing well. He's doing well for himself.
Been in first for like a consecutive 8 minutes or so going on or something. If you count the time in between races. And Ejai, in the mid pack right now, definitely not the worst place he can be.
You see Fimo getting taken out of first, so he's now down in 4th or 5th.
Eric is in 2nd, who is also still very much in this also. He was in 3rd at the room split, so... Is Kai going to win 3 straight? It looks like it's a very real possibility.
45 out of 45 is absolutely huge, and it does look like it's happening.
Dude, I don't know. Oh, Fimo going down at the end of Waluigi also. I don't know if it was James or... Oh, it could have been... No, it was Ejai, I think. And he gets 12.
And Ejai gets lost.
Now Kai is ahead of him in points.
No.
By 1. Kai 149. Ejai was on 147 last race and got last. He just straight up was down... He was down 13 on first before that, and now is up 1 because the best possible race happened, I suppose. So, I don't know, man. Kai, like, if you win this, like, I may be buying a game for EST here, or East, who broke the room earlier. Because this room swap has perhaps gotten him the it got him the first win, which has led to this next 2 wins. So could be a very crucial turn of events. Got 6 to go, and he gets his track pick too.
Wow, it's actually crazy to think though that without the random joining the room, everything would have probably been completely different. I'll have to see if Kai can pull off these 60 in 4 races.
Well, he got his track, so there is that. Yeah, the room crash to Bailey giving Kai a lot of momentum that may have just not happened otherwise, but the rules are the rules, I suppose.
Kai being taken out at first.
Yeah, it's been a minute, so I think Eric is... No, Eric got hit. So Waluigi's up there. It could be Ajay. Maybe it's just James trolling us. I think... No, it's
Ajay's in second,
yeah,
so
James
it is James
first, so... Again, a lot of potential lead changes here. Whenever first place in the room gets hit, there's always... Oh, right to the face. No escaping that. Yeah, Kai in the back right now, as is Michael. Michael, unfortunately, having more of a rough time. You think he thoroughly dominated the first 2 rounds he was in today, so still good on him to make it here, but... We're starting to kind of zoom in on just a few players, if only 6 races left or so.
Is that Eric holding a blue? No, it's a ghost.
Yeah. Well, somebody had a blue. And that's coming in right now. Darky is near the front right now.
I think that's still James being blued, probably.
Darky got hit. What's been up with all the horns or something, or shrooms? It seems like everybody's just been dodging as the Waluigi top 2 is still intact.
Yeah.
Cynda going into his bill finally now. Darky looked like he may have gotten hit by that. He's in the back right now. Ajay is in first, so he could just have an instant comeback race.
Drop off spot.
Brandon up here also. Brandon's life is on the line. Don't get rid of that green, Brandon. Oh, but Cynda trailed him!
No, dude.
He went all the way down to 7 for that. Elmer also picking up a pretty good race. Kai in 5th still.
That is something you do not see every day.
Wow. Cynda kind of just coming in and stealing Brandon's soul.
Dude, I kid you not. He literally just he just stomped on him.
Yeah. 53-point GP for Kai still. Definitely the burst of momentum that he would definitely need to get back in this immediately.
Yeah, most certainly. Not that many races to go now.
Bold take coming out from Devotee in the chat. I don't think anybody would expect Japan to be the best country in the game or anything. But I'm actually going to pop off if we dodge TM in a 24 race GP. Like, could it happen? Could it actually happen? I honestly don't believe it.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm so surprised Baby Park hasn't been chosen.
We have 5 races left.
Yeah, Ijai, after getting last on Moo-Moos and just completely just flipping the switch and getting
He does not opt
first.
for any coins, very interestingly. So he's going to be very slow for 200cc standards early. Looks like Darky is up there right now. Darky going down, though, pretty instantaneously. I forgot how many points Darky had right now, but I know he was -1 to Ajay on he was -1 to Ajay before the room split, so he shouldn't be that much further behind now. Definitely still within his grasp. But he definitely needs him to get hit out. I think Ajay... Actually, I'm not sure if he's up there. I don't think I see the Waluigi, but he could be hidden by Eric right now. Looks like Eric is in first, though. There is at least one Waluigi back here, but it could be James for all we know. Darky, again, up in the top spots. May get a little bit of a hint coming up here. It looks like there's no Waluigi inside up here, so Darky could be getting a burst of momentum that he needs on the classic AU track.
Obviously, a shimmy doesn't get hit out, which is more than likely.
Wow, a great display of Reg just not working, but he's not going to get by that bomb that Eric just slaps in his face.
That's James.
Darky, I think, is in first.
It looks
And
like it.
Kai
We'll have
is
to
in the
see if we
back
can
right
hold
now.
that.
Kai's been a threat recently. Oh, poor Cynda, just nothing. Brandon
Yeah.
getting him back, actually. Kai
Okay,
in
so
11th right
Darky
now.
is gonna take this first. I think that's actually Ijai getting
Could be
4th.
James, but yeah,
I
Jai
think
getting
it's
4th.
Ijai, yes.
And Darky down just 6 now. So I think with 4 races to go, we're going to take a look into Darky's stream personally. Dark in 461. I think it's probably better to take a look directly where it may be needed. I'm gonna be so mad, honestly, if I click on his channel and he just has like the stream audio on and like we just hear ourselves instantaneously.
No, he doesn't have any audio whatsoever. It
Oh, I
seems
said
like.
Darky 641. Not that. Oh, never mind. I did say it correctly. So anyway, Darky, can you put game audio on? He gets his pick though.
That's true, he does. Toad Harbor. Very long track.
Toad Harbor is the pick. Looks like the quality may not be as weak as we were expecting, but I can't be sure. I think it's maybe not. It looks a bit grainy right now.
Yeah, it does look a little bit grainy.
Yeah, I asked him for some game audio. Hold on, maybe I just have it muted right now.
No, I
No,
mean,
no,
I don't have it muted.
I
I
don't.
don't hear
Yeah, I
anything.
don't. He just doesn't have it. So looking in at Darky right now, down 6 to first place right now. I'm trying to do anything in his power to get up there, but Eric's not going to make it easy for him. So he may not be getting game audio till next race.
Okay.
Or
We do
ever,
see
but
Ijai
hopefully.
taking out Brandon at the start, so Ijai's still in contention. That green bouncing around's a bit sus.
I wonder if Darky just has like the headphones in or something on the Switch, which just deletes all audio. He's got to watch out here because he's definitely going to be getting targeted by a Jai, I think.
Yeah, we do see James back in last then. Assuming Ijai is just still. Oh, and actually.
Ooh,
Oh,
Fimo
yeah.
just delivering a blow to him, and
Oh!
now he's going to get blued. We have our 2 front runners in the standings, and it's 2-3 right now. I think Jai's like trying to mess with him right now. Definitely
Wow, that's
valiant,
close.
but he's got to watch out for Darky now. It's 2 reds, got to respect it. And Cyndaquil is going to be on the come up. Man, the second we switch off of him, he gets his dodges that he was getting earlier in the race.
Yeah.
Races. So Cynda's going to be pulling into first right here. So really, Kai's coming up here. I think we have to worry about him. There may be a lot more people in contention than we realize, by the way. So
Yeah, Pack is a pretty close shot. Oh, a bill?
yeah,
Did James just use that bill there?
Kai
I think he
gets
did.
Darky.
Because it's taking him to first.
Yeah, but he's going to get blued
Another
immediately
blue.
after. He may still have something,
bet-
though, if he was in a bill. Or he may just outrun
He
it.
might be able to run. He might be able to run. Oh, he has another shroom.
Darky's
So yeah,
really got to
he's
hold on to like a top half spot. It's kind of scary.
Oh, that green was so close.
Jai got below him, though. So that's
He did. Ijai getting 9th, Darky getting 7th, and Kai getting 5th.
Let's not count out Eric, by the way, who is +1 on
That's
Darky
true.
in the new room, and he was only I think Eric was only -8 to Darky, so he's actually -7 to Darky right now, who gained on a Jai right there. So we got 3 to go. I'm gonna try to do a quick standings update momentarily, but
That would
I may
be appreciated.
I low key may be missing some stuff, honestly. I know at the very least that I think the top 4 is all kind of set, honestly.
Sorry, I just saw on the top left BL Skype me, probably because Discord was down.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I want to say that Elmer is not completely out of it yet.
No, I don't
Ember
think
is
he
not
is.
out of it yet also. There's still 6 people that I think are within 20 points, which is what you want to see. And Darky, unfortunately, is not going to be giving us game audio, so yeah.
You can see Darky thinking that his game audio is on, but alas, it is not.
I'm guessing he has like headphones or something plugged into the Switch, honestly.
Possibly.
That could
I mean, man's got to focus, dude.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I understand it, but you know, if you're streaming, I know Cynda has like some advanced setup where he hears game audio and like it's still on the stream or something. So like, I'm personally jealous, but Eric's going to be doing the running route. Remember, Ember and Elmer are kind of like the people that like you don't want to lose complete focus of right now because I believe they're down by less than 20.
Mm. I mean, you can make that up in 2 races.
Yes, you can. And we have 3 to go, right?
I think so. This after this, 2 more to go.
Okay. So pretty crucial race. Well, we're really at this point, all of them are
Indeed.
for people who want to have any feasible shot at winning. So Darky's gonna get rid of his golden here. I think he was maybe he's not gonna be able to chain. I think actually maybe he will now since he got
What
hit.
banana?
He's gonna miss the chain. I don't like that on him. But
Shadow's going to be building up here.
yeah, he's got to watch out right there. Does go out of his way to miss it, which is good for him. I'm trying to see like
No.
who's up front right now. I know Elmer's up here.
No dodge item. Because it hasn't been
Blue's
a
coming
shot. There's
in.
a blue.
Eric is up here. I don't think Eric got hit either. Fimo is going to outrun the blue, it looks like. Oh, Darky's got to watch out.
Greens.
Eric comes in. Somebody dodged.
That's a shock.
Brandon
A
dodged.
couple people dodged. I think that was that's E-Giant last, dude.
Oh,
that's James who dodged.
That's huge. And Kai's in the back also. And Ember getting a good race. Eric may be winning now. Eric has 56. Ajay has 50. Eric is 3 down on Ajay right now. Darky caught up a little also. Wait, what did Darky get?
Really close.
What did Darky get? Because
was it 9th or 10th? I couldn't see.
oh, this is so close. This is all.
Really
this is
close.
all of a sudden so close. Just 2 left. I think there's like 5 people within 10 right now.
Yeah.
I think there's actually 5 people within 10 right now.
Elmer, Eric free. Ember, Kai.
I don't know if Brandon is
Darky.
still in at all. Did Elmer get a good spot that race?
I can't remember.
I'm taking a screenshot
and
right now.
Ejai was obviously the one person.
I'm taking a screenshot really quickly.
Okay. Well, Elmer right now is on 46.
Brandon low key could still be in it, but I'm not sure. Right, I got a second screenshot, so I'll let you kind of do. I'm gonna let you take over a little bit while I kind of get the score updates. So
that's fair enough. We're going back to Animal Crossing.
With 2 to go, Jai is on 177.
Not quite autumn this time. We still got summer though. Summer's not too bad. Better than winter.
Eric 174.
174. Okay.
So Eric's 3 down on him.
Yeah, and we do see both Darky and Eric. In
Ember
right now,
is -9 on first right now. Somebody that we have not been talking about much at all.
So Ember's actually right there then.
He is right there.
That's crazy.
I think that,
just goes to show that
Elmer and Brandon.
It's anyone's game, dude.
Elmer and Brandon, I think, are 6-7, but kind of
Darky,
out of it.
What are you doing, bro?
Maybe not though. But definitely gonna be rough.
I have to see if
Darky and
yet.
Jai are tied for first right now, 177.
Oh wow! There's a blue going for Waluigi, and Darky is gonna dodge. That's a huge dodge.
And finally, Kai has 177. So there's 5 people within 10 points of each other right now. 2 to go.
That is actually crazy.
Literally, this means everything. Whoever gets something good here, like Darky's in first. So like, if he wins, that is actually such. If Darky wins, I think he eliminates a lot of people. It depends on where they get.
We just see Brandon in second, Themo in third, and both Brandon and Themo.
Blue's not going to come in time, I think. Maybe it will. Oh, he is barely going to make it.
Oh,
Darky's going to be up to 192 for the total.
Wow, that's huge. We'll have to see where all of his rivals finish.
Jai
11th, Eric 6th, Kai is in 4th. Ember 3rd, though.
So you said Ember got 3rd.
Ember did in fact get 3rd.
Jai got 11th, and Eric got 6th. Right? Okay. So this is looking like Darky's to lose right now. So from what I can tell, I think it's a 5-person race. Unless I'm forgetting somebody, I gravely apologize if I did. I've got Darky 192. Eric in second with 181, Kai 180, Ajay 179, Ember 178.
Oh, so that's...
I will really just said 181, 180, 179, 178.
That's actually crazy. I'm actually really hoping Darky gets last
So
now.
Ember pretty much has to force OT. So if you are one of these players, you need to literally be targeting Darky this last race.
Picking Darky's track as well.
Like the thing is, like Darky's in first right now, and he has like all the thing, but suddenly 4 people may have it out for him. So like, there is a lot of people that's like, if they need any chance to win, they need to take this man out.
The thing is, Darky's leading by what, 11 points right now? So
No,
if
no, no.
Darky,
Actually, no, you're right. You're right. So
if Darky does get last, then I mean, the
somebody
only
has to
way
win.
he can lose is if what, like
Somebody gets
Eric,
first.
yeah,
OT could be
like,
forced. OT could be forced. If
mm,
any of the people get first and Darky gets last, he has to. He's either done or is going to OT with Ember, or potentially a 3-way OT between Ember, Eric, and Darky if Eric gets second in that scenario.
we'll have to see if Darky can run this because we do see Brandon right behind
But
him.
yeah, if Darky gets just ninth, if he gets just ninth, then he will
He's guaranteed.
at the very least, at the very worst, he goes to OT with Eric.
Oh, okay.
At the very worst.
But no, it's looking pretty good for Darky right now.
What is wait? What? Please don't tell me somebody's trolling, dude.
No.
Please.
Kai, no,
Is
don't do
Kai
it, Kai.
actually? No,
Kai, he's going now. I think
no,
he might
he's
be.
actually. Oh my gosh,
I actually think Kai is
this is ridiculous, dude.
straight up chasing
Dude, now
him.
now I want Darky to win. Come on,
Okay,
dude.
okay, he's only got a golden right now.
Is that
but...
Kai in front of him?
Oh, that red. Yeah, I think
he is going to go down to a red right here. As long as he finishes in top 9, I think it's fine.
I think that's it.
Shot comes in. Darky just has to cross the line, and Darky is your 200cc solo circuit champion for 2019. Despite Kai's best effort, like what was Kai doing? He still had a chance. He still had a chance if he got first.
It wasn't Kai. It was Shadow.
Oh my gosh! I thought. Okay, now I'm even more. Okay, well I'm not even more upset because like Shadow was out, but like come on, dude, you're gonna get something for that. So, great display of bad sportsmanship there. Darky will be taking it home anyway.
Yeah.
So
big congratulations to Darky.
Big congratulations to Darky.
Quite a lot of people know how huge of a player Darky is at 200cc. Definitely one of the best in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's considering how rough he's had his semi-finals at least. It's nice to see him managing to spring back and take the win in the grand finals. So who got second then?
I have no idea, dude. we'll have to find out in a little. Actually, I'm gonna do the play really quickly. I'm going to switch it to Cynda's stream and see if he has the thing up because he's nice and does that sometimes.
Okay. Also, apologies to Kai.
No.
Apologies to Kai, thinking that,
he's uploading.
That it was him.
Yeah, apologies to Kai for thinking that he was a bad man, and when in doubt, he was not. Come on, Cynda, show us her thing. Hey, everybody, look, Cynda has both versions. I'm messing with you. So, I'm looking at it all right now. I think Kai got 188. Darky, no, Cynda, move it to the other one. I have that one already. No. No.
I'm hoping he can hear you.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's listening.
There you go.
Oh, let's go. Okay. So, Darky is going to be taking it home with approximately 204. No, Cynda, why? Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, I mean, you're just kind of playing with us now, Cynda, at this point.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He could be trolling. I have a feeling he's just not watching or anything. Anyway, thank you all for coming out and watching. A lot of people to participate in.
For sure.